What's the most unusual way you memorize your lines? What kind of people are there around you?
What makes me different is that I'm originally from Osaka. Although he usually speaks like that, in the play he spoke in standard Japanese. But since it's Kansai dialect and it's Osaka, isn't it the most genuine expression of Osaka's feelings?
Yeah.
So I'll try reading it all in Kansai dialect. Yes, I do it all.
Namaste! Reiko from Chhah baje Time World will announce that it's 6 p.m. Our helper today is the underground illustrator Miyoshi. Miyoshi.
Hi.
My name is Miyoshi, and I'm an underground illustrator. Thank you.
Thank you. The pictures that Miyoshi draws always have an artistic feel to them, and I really like them. It's an abstract illustration, yet it has a message. I think it's a brilliant idea that you always compare people to things instead of just writing about them as they are, and I think it's amazing. How do you usually come up with ideas like that?
As for people, I don't like them. I don't like writing about them. So I try not to write about them as much as possible. And I ignore all requests and write about them myself.
How do you go about using this thing on that thing?
The people who always give me work are like recipes for certain dishes, and they say, please add these ingredients, this, and that, and then, oh, okay, I'll do it. And then this is what I wanted to make, and when I serve it, it only takes 3 minutes of cooking.
It's extremely difficult.
It's a comedy.
I can make various associations based on the elements.
Please do something to fix it. It's like, here you go with this and this. Okay, I've arranged it.
Sensitivity, I mean...
Is it knowledge? From experience.
It feels like there are a lot of drawers.
It's like using a variety of formulas and combining them.
I'll use this as a reference when coming up with ideas in the future. Also, we are planning to upload short videos using the illustrations that Miyoshi drew for us on Minari Radio's YouTube channel, so please be sure to check them out. And today we have another helper. He's been taking my pulse for a while now. The guest on the second radio show is Sappy, a nurse, composer, and arranger. Thank you.
Please. For some reason, I was called in today to have my pulse taken.
I called.
He seems to be shaking today, so I'll be checking Sekai's pulse and doing my best as part of the medical team.
Thank you. By the way, what's going on with me right now?
I'll measure it a little.
Thank you.
Today, I brought along my secret weapon, the saturation monitor. It's 81, so okay, maybe a little early.
Oh, that's normal.
I wonder how much it will rise from now on.
Thank you. Please take care of your health. Okay, let's invite a guest. Today's guest is an acquaintance of yours, isn't he?
Yes, that's right.
I heard that they worked together on the same project once before, and that they've remained good friends ever since.
Today's guest is actor Nagoya Sannosuke. Namaste.
Namaste. This is Sannosuke. Thank you.
Please.
Nice to meet you. Please give us a brief introduction about yourself.
Yes, I am the vice chairman of Nagoyaza, a kabuki cafe in Endoji Nishi Ward. My name is Nagoya Sannosuke. Please.
Thank you, yes. Endonji Shopping Street.
Yes, that's right.
Think I was passing by and came across a scene where the actors came out all at once and were greeted by fans.
Is that someone who was there? You've met once before.
Maybe it will happen again.
Do you feel like you've come to Endoji to drink?
Food tour.
Because there are lots of delicious restaurants.
That's right. The area is being developed, so if you live in Nagoya, I encourage you to go to the shopping district and meet Yamanosuke.
I'll definitely introduce you to some delicious restaurants.
Please. Well, I'll ask you some questions later. Thank you for your time today.
Please.
Talk theme 1. How did you get into your current job? Yes, I'll ask 3 questions.
Yes.
Maruichi,
Here you go.
what made you want to become an actor?
It all started with the cultural festivals and school plays we had in junior high and elementary school. I did some acting there. And even the mothers of my friends who I didn't know were crying. And I thought it was an amazing job, and I wanted to do it. So I gave up on going to university and kind of came to this world.
Amazing! Parents crying at school plays.
Yes, isn't that amazing? I would understand if it was my own mother. But my friend's mother burst into tears and laughed.
What kind of story was it, and what role was it?
Special Attack Unit. I still remember some of the lines. So it's a very memorable production for me.
When you get to around 6th grade, you start learning about war.
Yeah, I'll do it once. I think that was probably the dream of each of us.
Amazing! When I was in 6th grade, I played the role of a farmer.
So you wanted to be a farmer? Didn't you have to till the vegetable patch?
I thought about making one myself.
That's where I was. Maybe it was the trigger. Yes.
When I was watching a play the other day, I wondered how it would turn out, and I thought it would probably be a school play or something, and that's where it was.
Yeah, that's true for me.
As expected, Sekai-san has a keen sense.
Let's move on to the next one. Maruni, how did you become an actor?
How did you become an actor? Is it actually difficult to be an actor? I don't have a license, but I'm an actor who has always been an actor. But for me, the first thing that got me started was that audition and joining an entertainment agency. It seems like they're now working freelance. So it seems like everyone is going to start taking steps forward, going on auditions.
Yes, child actor auditions are often held in restaurants or similar.
That's right, that's right.
There are flyers.
There are quite a lot of people who start out like that.
How do you audition?
Audition. So, really, it's number 124. What? Thank you for your cooperation, whatever and whatever. Ah, yes. So I was given a script and was told to read the lines here and then dance there, etc.
You also dance.
There are various things like acting evaluations, dance evaluations, and question and answer sessions.
That sounds nerve-wracking.
It was the worst.
Are you not good at that sort of thing?
Yeah. I'm not good at it. I don't like that kind of thing.
Being given a score.
It would be fine if he was playing that role in a play, but it's me.
Surely.
So I thought, oh, I can't do this anymore.
Do you remember the role you first auditioned for?
It wasn't a role, it was an agency. Yes, there weren't many people who came to auditions for plays. So that's true. But I remember the commercial from the audition. It was some kind of beverage, and they asked me to try it out, and I think they were like, everyone should drink this one bottle to prevent summer fatigue.
Does that mean you'll know what the content is in advance? On the spot?
I was told that on the spot, so I tried to bring out the most refreshing side of myself, but it still came off. It fell firmly. It fell. I remember. It was very frustrating, yes.
I feel like I'm being told that I have no freshness.
It seems like my self-esteem is being undermined.
But I think that auditions are probably just a matter of whether everyone is a good fit or not, and that's exactly what happened this time. But like the saying goes, no matter how many times you fall, you keep getting back up, and I think you can't do it unless you have that kind of spirit.
It feels like a part-time job interview. It's not your fault, it's just that supply and demand didn't match.
I think that's probably true.
It's true that when I'm looking for a job, I convince myself like that.
I think they really look alike. That's what it comes down to in the end.
So, what kind of person is suited to being an actor?
To begin with, I had no idea if I was suited to it or not. However, surprisingly, there may be quite a lot of introverts like that. There are actors in film and on stage, but people who work in film seem to be more active, or maybe it's different. However, there are 10 people in my group, and surprisingly, even when we were students, I think that many of us weren't particularly energetic.
That's surprising. Stand in front of that person.
So, I don't know if it's suitable or not, but I think it's suitable for people who can understand other people's feelings.
Because it expresses someone other than yourself.
Yes. Personally, I think that someone who can properly think about what that person is thinking would be suited to this job.
That's right. How to play that role, and how the other characters who are facing that role think and act.
Alternatively, it might be suitable for people who are extremely arrogant in a sense, who say, "This is who I am." We have a chairman and a vice chairman, and I'm the vice chairman, but we're the complete opposite types. So I'm the type that says, "This is the right answer."
It seems there is already Mae.
Yeah. He's the type of person who thinks this is the perfect answer. So it's the complete opposite, and suits him well. People who can persevere without giving up.
I agree.
That goes for everything.
Surely. Thank you. Now let's move on to the next topic.
Yes.
Talk theme 2. A silly question. That's nice. I've been getting a ton of questions today. So today, I'd like to ask each of our 2 helpers a question that they've been curious about. So, Miyoshi, can I ask you one question that's been bothering me?
Yes. Which one should I choose?
I'm asking for too much.
Radio name, Porto Bonheur. It depends on the role you play, but if there is a peak for an actor, when would it be? Please tell me how young people can move, for example, how their vertical movements are sharper, and how more experience brings out more flavor.
I see, so you could say he was at his peak as an actor?
Yes, Bonheur.
It was a pretty cute voice, though.
Suddenly.
It means that you are asking questions from the perspective of the person. That's right. Well, how do you say an actor's peak? I'm not saying that I can do the acrobatic things I did 10 years ago, for example, when I was doing vertical movements, but I have the experiences written down. I'm sure there are certain flavors that come from having had these experiences, but as long as I'm an actor, I always think that now is my peak. Yes, that's right. When you can no longer think like that, I think it's probably time to quit. Now is the peak. Why don't you come and see?
Now.
Well, no, it's old.
It was in the past, Professor Hayashi.
Professor Hayashi is also at his peak now.
Surely. It's no good talking about the past.
A slip of the tongue. Now the hint at the gaffe has been resolved.
Prone to making gaffes. Thank you. Well then, Sappi-san.
Yes. May I?
Please.
Well then, from radio name Takiko. Is there any magic spell you always do to get into character?
It used to exist. In the past, when I was told that a scene was about to start, I would first relax in order to control my mind and emotions and get into the act, and then 15 minutes before the performance, I would be flexible and listen to the same 3 songs every time. But I still don't do that now. Rather, I think I need to be able to switch it on and off quickly myself. So, there are a lot of actors out there. like you guys, who are always concentrating right before the performance starts. And then there are the ones who start hustling and hustling right up until the very last minute. And I'm the type of person who tries to stay relaxed all the time, so I don't think I'm really into acting.
The switch now happens naturally and smoothly.
Yeah, but before we left, we talked a little bit about that scene. For example, if we were to go and rescue Reiko from the world right now, when there are two bad guys, I sometimes say a few lines before they appear, explaining what they are like, and they suddenly appear while muttering to themselves, and I created that emotion. That's right.
There are some people who are like, I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to do that.
That's right. But it was like a way to control my own mind, to relax and just do it. So I got tired of being chased by it. Well, I have a performance where I absolutely cannot secure those 15 minutes.
Oh, that's right.
That's right. So at times like that, it's no good thinking that you can't do it.
I see.
Well, there isn't one now.
Okay?
Please wait a moment.
I'll measure it a little later.
Which do you think it is? I think it's going up. Is it going up? Is it going down?
Let's speak clearly to everyone in the world.
Certainly no, it's going up. The excitement is also great.
Because you met me.
Why?
Reiko's pulse in the world.
Dabai.
It's 96. It's going up. It's exciting. This is dangerous.
Even with this, do you still get excited and feel good when you're having fun?
It's going up. So it's fun.
So let's take it as a positive.
I think it's fun.
I'll take it as a plus.
It's fun.
Is that true?
Or are you nervous? You are shaken.
Yes, thank you. Should I obey my question rate?
私からの質問。
Your
ラジオ
name
ネーム
Takiko.
滝子さん。
Yes.
Get into the role. Oh, that's not right.
大丈夫ですか？
Okay.
大丈夫ですか？どうしてます？
It's dangerous. It's a medical team.
Sorry.
と言った。
What kind of techniques do you use to memorize your lines? Also, who do you know who has the most unusual way of remembering things?
What kind of strategies do you use to memorize your lines? First, I read the script and understand what I want to say. I leave out the small details like desumasu at the end or something like that, and just get straight to what I want to say by saying this, this, and that, and only then do I understand everything properly before adding words to it. I think what makes me different is that I'm originally from Osaka, and I normally use standard Japanese in my plays. But it's Kansai dialect and it's Osaka, so isn't it the most genuine feelings of Osaka? So I'll try reading it all in Kansai dialect. I'll try all of them. So, because I love you like that, oh, it sounds like a lie. But if I really love you, then it's really true, so I'll just bring it back to standard Japanese. I sometimes go back to samurai language, so I think the difference is that I switched to Kansai dialect once.
The dialect in Nagoya isn't that strong. So even if the Kansai dialect is a little different from standard Japanese, it's like a different language.
That's right, that's right. So, on the other hand, when someone who speaks Kansai dialect tries to revert to standard Japanese, it's actually easy for them, but because it's different, people from Nagoya don't seem to notice, and they don't understand that there's an accent here, so they say it's difficult.
People in Nagoya think they speak standard Japanese.
It's just a little bit different.
They call the second floor the second floor and choose shoes.
Where are you?
Not just...
Don't tell me where you were yesterday?
I say it hurts.
I think that's probably different too.
In the recording studio, be there.
You mean in the studio?
いて
You say that.
I think it's different.
いて
It's dangerous.
いて
It's a medical team.
I think it's different.
Didn't notice.
Unconscious?
I'm not from Nagoya either, so I don't know.
Huh? Where?
It's Fukui.
What valve?
It's Fukui dialect, but it has a strong accent.
For example,
For example, Nagoya is long, so it's a bit difficult.
it's starting to fade away.
It's a really, really big deal. For example, I'm going to be on Sekai-san's radio show. And today I have a friend named Yamanosuke who will be on the radio, so I'd like you to watch.
Intonation, etc.
A little bit of Kansai.
It's Kansai, but the intonation sounds like Tohoku.
Surely.
I don't understand it at all.
I think it's probably a big generational difference, and I have no idea what my mother or grandmother were like. I don't know myself. There are a lot of words that are already obsolete. I said Tohoku. But in terms of intonation in linguistics, there is a really rude name for this area, the intonation collapse area. And because the accent there does not fit into either Kansai dialect or standard Japanese, it has been given the rude name of the intonation collapse area. It's going to be a really long story.
Let's talk about linguistics again. It was the first time I'd heard Fukui dialect.
A novice? Are you a Japan aficionado?
Thank you very much. Thank you for all your questions. Now let's move on to the next corner. Well, it's almost time for the program to end. Thank you for coming today, Sannosuke.
Thank you very much.
We look forward to your continued success in the future. Thank you also to Miyoshi.
Thank you very much.
Please come and help again. And Sapi-san will be appearing as a helper again next time.
Yes.
Please continue to protect the health of the world.
Leave it to us.
Thank you. Sannosuke, who appeared as a guest today, will be appearing in the future. Performance. Sannosuke's performance information. Performance information.
カットで大丈夫ですか？お水持ってきて大丈夫ですか？出演情報。はい。
Today's guest appearance. Please wait a moment.
I'll wait.
Could you please tell Mr. Miyoshi?
ありなんだ。ありでいきましょう。
全然ね、出演の情報などはとかでも何でもいいですよ。今後の情報などは。
Where do I start?
Today we are here with our guest Sannosuke.
I got it. For information on future appearances by Sannosuke, who appeared as a guest today, please check Minari Radio's social media or Sannosuke's Instagram account with X, where you can search for Nagoya Sannosuke.
Thank you. Okay, so our next guest is violinist Yuiko Iwata. Next time, I'll be answering questions from our viewers. We are always looking for requests and questions for the program. Applications are accepted 24 hours a day on each SNS. If you search for Minari Radio, hiragana, Minari, or radio, katakana, radio, on Instagram or X, and leave a message of support or a request, I'd be happy if you could send me a fax. If you would like to send a fax, please prepare a note. I'll wait and talk for a while. Past broadcasts are archived on YouTube. You can also search for this in hiragana, Minari, and katakana, radio or Minari Radio. So if you haven't already, please leave a comment, like, or subscribe to the channel. If you would like to send a fax, please prepare a note. That's not right.
This too.
Various announcements, such as information about archive updates, are also sent via the official Minari radio line. Please search for this using the hiragana, Minari, and the katakana, radio. Are you ready to take notes? The fax number is 522649912. We look forward to your request. See you next week.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste.